Dude, Matsuya is my favorite place on earth. It's the best.
Do you wanna explain Matsuya?
So there's like 3 like beef bowls.
There's the big 3, basically.
the big 3 of like beef bowls and just general like meat and rice, fast food chains.
So there's Matsuya, Yoshinoya, and oh my god, what's the third one?
Tsukiya?
Skiya. That's it. Skiya.
Everyone on like the vlog channels be like, go to Yoshinoya. Like, no, don't go to Yoshinoya. Let me tell you why Matsuya is the best straight away. First of all, in Yoshinoya, you have to speak to people. I don't like that.
Right.
You have to like tell the person what you want. I'm not for that. I like it when the machine takes my order and I give the man the ticket and I don't say anything.
Yeah.
I just get my meal, right? Like,
Right.
I love that, first of all, because there's an English option as well. Not that like, you know, everything should have an English option. I'm not here for that. I'm just saying that it's nice that I don't have to worry when I'm eating. Because sometimes in Japan, you're just like, fuck, man, I just want to order without having to shit myself.
Japan makes it, like, a lot of places in Japan make it very easy just to not have human interaction.
Yeah. Which I appreciate so much.
Which as a British person, that's fan-fucking-tastic. What I hate, though, also as a British person, in any restaurant in Japan, if they don't have a button that calls the waiter to you, you have to call them yourself. And so in England, the etiquette is that you try to be as quiet as possible. You like look for eye contact. Okay, you look for like, excuse me, yeah.
Even the hand's a risky move.
Oh yeah, even the hand.
You're kind of making a scene there in Britain.
Yeah. It's kind of just like it's a lot of this.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Like, you want the bill? It's like, okay, like, and that's as much as you do to get a waiter's attention. In Japan, you gotta shout out. You gotta shout out at the top of your lungs. Sumimasen!
Dude, Koreans are like laughing their ass off right now. They're like, these peasants don't know how to shout. But the worst part is that like me and Gon will go like, I'll go like full volume, like Sumimasen, and like silence. Joe will go, Sumimasen, and then they'll just like they're like coming over at the speed of light. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't get that because like last week we went to like an izakaya afterwards, like after we finished recording, and because it's the izakaya that doesn't have the button, so Connor and Gunn were just like, with this shit again. It's like self-fulfilling prophecy the moment you sit down, right?
It's like, I know that it's okay to shout publicly, like to get their attention, but like my body has been like crafted over like
it's conditioned.
20 should never ever make any public disturbance.
Oh no, it's the same in Australia as well. So like I remember like the first couple of years I lived here, like I never did it. I always just kind of just did this, like the lot of the eye contact, like nodding scene.
Because in Japan they just don't want to make eye contact. They do everything to avoid eye contact. So doing that's impossible. So every time I have to shout out, I die a little inside.
I think my life expectancy goes down by a few months every time I sumimasen, and especially if it fails. But then, have you ever had the pity one where I've said it like sumimasen and then they won't ignore me, but one of the customers will have heard me, and he'll go like sumimasen, and he'll like point at me and go like, he wants your attention.
No, I've never had that.
I'm white as fuck, dude. She's like, I'll help the foreigner out. I'll give him a dub. But anyway, back to Matsuya, the best place in Japan. You basically can get like a banger of a meal that fills you up to like the brim for like $8 maybe, like less if you want to get the cheaper ones, like even less. Like there's the set I go for, it's like you get this like, oh, it's amazing, this grilled ginger pork and like rice. You get a potato salad, you got a tonjuru, which is like miso soup with extra shit in it. It's amazing. I fucking love that shit. It's so clean.
But like you can get like a regular like beef bowl with all of that for like 600
yen. Like nothing. If you want to go ham, you can get it, and like you can like
it's like less than $10.
You can like double that bitch up as well for like an additional like $2, and it's like a whole pig. It's like amazing. I love it. Like every time I come in, like shit, Connor's coming in. Get the whole pig carcass out, like because I'm like max everything because I'm like I want meat and rice. I'm there. It's so good. And Yoshinoya get these like pathetic little bowl sizes. It's like, what am I gonna do?
No, I like Skiya.
Okay. Yoshinoya and Skiya are good. I just think Matsuya is like the best.
Oh yeah. But like but that's because you don't order like what they specialize in.
No.
You get like the side menu shit, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Because in terms of like actual like beef bowls, like gyudons, like I reckon Skiya and Yoshinoya have it better than Matsuya.
Man.
Just saying.
Oh, we're
gonna make a fucking Japanese fast food tier list here.
I'm in out for that.
We should do a video of one of it. You can go Skiya, you can go Yoshinoya, I'll go Matsuya, and I'll be like, this is what you get.
We just argue like which one's the best.
We'll take each other to each chain, and then we'll be like, this is what we're getting.
This is the best one.
Yeah. No, I remember this one time. I went to this very like local place in Sydney because this is when we were staying outside of Japan. Oh, no, not outside of Tokyo.
Yeah.
So it's a bit more in the countryside. So we went in this like we were craving ramen, so we were looking for like a local ramen place, and we go to this place. Obviously, neither of us can speak Japanese or read it too well, so we go to this place and the entire menu is handwritten in kanji. Okay.
Hell yeah.
And so
we I love that because I've learned the kanji for the numbers. I'm like big brain.
No, but like we had to kind of try to figure out what everything is. And so we pick something that's, looks reasonable because we were looking at the price, and the price was about 1,300 yen, which is about $13. Yeah. Forgetting that in Japan, like ramen is cheap in Japan. It's super cheap. And we were ordering something that was like $13 when it should have cost
in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, in the middle of nowhere.
Should be like 700-800
yeah,
yen.
When it should be like 700 or 800 yen. And we forgot that. And I remember we ordered it, and the waiter just looks at us, and I think he was asking, "Are you sure?" He was asking, "Are you sure you want this? You want this one? 2 of them for both of you?" And we were like,
"You should have known at that point."
Yeah. We just want some. It was like we just want ramen. Yeah, we want it. And so he goes back. He says something to the chef, and the chef's eyes just goes, okay. Like it was just like, oh, you serious?
They get both their keys out and unlock the safe together, like
crack the net.
Yeah. So what comes out is they bring us this like extra large ramen, and then with it was just this extra large beef bowl. And then he brings out one of them, puts it in front of me, and I just think, I've made a massive mistake. I look at Sydney. Sydney's just staring at this bowl, being like, Sydney sees like, we ordered 2 of those, to 1 each, because it would be impossible for one of us to finish this, let alone 2 of us finishing both of them.
Yeah.
And so we bring it out, and he brings it over to Sydney. And I don't know what the etiquette is if you don't finish your food, but we fucking try to devour as much as we can. We don't even get through half of it.
Oh my
and
God.
We feel so fucking bad. Yeah. We're getting the bill. It was the most shameful bill of all time. We're like, it's oishikatta desu.
So are you sure about that? Are you sure?
Yeah. Okay, bitch.
We didn't even make a fucking dent in this.
Oh my God, dude, I've never experienced that because like I would rather like behead myself than leave food in a Japanese place. I don't know why. I'm so scared of it. Like one time in Matsuya, funny enough, I accidentally ordered 2 of like the double L size sets.
Right.
Which is like
way too much food.
It's
for
like
one
I think it's near 4,000 calories.
Jesus.
Like it is like a mountain of rice, and I don't know how I accidentally did this. I should have realized by how much I paid, and it came, and I was like, "Fuck!" But I wasn't even that hungry. I was like, "Shit!" And so I like forced this inside of me.
Yeah.
I was like, when I got home, I threw up. But like in the restaurant, I was like, if you could imagine, like a dude literally like if his esophagus was full, I was literally like. Like drinking the miso soup to like push it down. You know what I mean? I was like, give me more water. I need to push this shit down with water. It was horrible. I thought I was gonna die. They must have been looking at me like at me crying in a Matsuya. Like, why is he still eating it?
That's just like the most British thing I've ever heard. Would rather throw up from eating too much food than feel the shame of leaving food on the plate.
I would rather throw up in like an alleyway than like order way too much clearly and then have to give them it back and be like, throw it away. You know? I'd rather, like, okay, was it very unhealthy and extremely questionable? But you know, sometimes you have to make a decision.
But I got the respect from those Matsuya.
But when I said gochiso sama deshita, I fucking meant that shit. When I left. I'm like walking out like, like my bowls stacked on top of each other. I've never eaten that much food in my life.